2020, this year, we have faced a tremendous amount of trauma as a nation. Just with so much going on and COVID, you know, everyone at this point have known someone who lost someone and so on and so forth, or somebody has even lost someone themselves. So we have faced a tremendous amount of trauma, and it's no way that you can go through this type of trauma and not feel any kind of pain or any kind of emotions. I'm not saying it will make you depressed, but if you are not taking the proper steps, it could make you pretty sad. To show you how, and today I am here for a reason. I am going to style my hair because I gotta go somewhere after. Please don't mind the nail. I have on press-ons and I'm waiting for all of them to just fall off. I didn't want to replace it, so I'm gonna style my hair and I'm gonna talk to you guys about something important, and that is mental health. So what's going on with my hair? It's very dirty. I have gel, I have conditioner in there. This is probably like maybe the 5th day. I usually don't wear it out. I kind of just slick it up into a ponytail. So I kind of have it out, and I'm going to just put it in one, put it up, and use some clip-ins. While I talk to you guys about some mental health, I'm gonna use a little water and kind of smooth some of it out. So I have a lot of buildup on the scalp. My hair is extremely dirty, so please, y'all, don't come for me. Because I already know I have dirty hair. I am what you call a lazy natural, you know, and plus I like to mix my styles around. I don't like to just commit to one specific style. So as I said, today the topic is definitely mental health. Today the topic is mental health, and if you guys know my channel from years ago, I definitely struggled with mental health. If you see a video from the past, I have definitely said that I was depressed, and that's a video from 3 years ago. Well, yeah, I think that video is from 3 years ago, and at that time I was going through depression, and I honestly did not have felt the shrinkage is real, right? The shrinkage is just like crazy. So I was going through depression, and I was not getting the help that I needed, and honestly I did not know I was depressed. I was actually watching Dr. Oz, and literally I never watched that show, but I was watching Dr. Oz, and Leanne Rimes was on it, and she was talking about depression and anxiety, and I was like, oh, this sounds a lot like what I am going through at the moment. So I was depressed to the point where I couldn't go outside. I was also depressed where I was not eating. I had lost a tremendous amount of weight. I was having anxiety attacks, panic attacks, everything in the book, and I couldn't sleep at night either. So what I did after I saw that episode, this is my clip-in, what I did after I saw that episode, I asked my close friend, I was like, hey, am I depressed? And she was like, sometimes we're depressed and we just don't know. And I was like, oh, I'm depressed. So what really helped me was that a lot of people around me at the time was going to therapy. So a lot of people was going to therapy. So it was easy to access a therapist. Of course, there was stigma about therapy. There was a stigma about therapy because culturally, I didn't know anyone within my culture that was actually going to see a therapist. And also, you see how I treat my hair? So I didn't know anyone around me that was actually going to therapy within my culture. And then also I was a Christian, and I think I shamed myself. I wouldn't say my community shamed me, not at all. But I shamed myself because it's kind of like, where's your faith? You know, you go to the altar, you know. It's one of those things, and I did. And I think it's just one of those things that God really wanted me to walk through. He did not want to just, you know, let me pray it away just because I had to experience it so I could help other people. Now I meet so many people who struggle with depression, and I just tell them my journey, and I always recommend them to do these things. So my hair looks wild, yo. So I'm gonna give you guys the tools I'm gonna give you guys the tools that I use. So the first thing was I did not have money for therapy because I was unemployed at the time. So I was unemployed. Ooh, chill. So I was unemployed at the time. Let me brush my hair. I might add some water. Ooh. So I was unemployed at the time, so I really did not have the finances for therapy. So one of the main things I use is apps. I went on an app and I just basically connected with people who was going through the same thing that I was going through. And one was Christian, and we were able to really pray for each other. So that was a good outlet. Usually the times where I couldn't sleep, I was up on the app just talking to people, and we really had the same experience. And for me, because I was going through depression, I honestly didn't know anyone around me that was basically saying like, hey, I'm depressed, to be completely honest. Like, it was something that was like a hidden or a secret. Like, no one was telling me that they were experiencing this thing. I'm gonna put my head down to get this on. So as I said, nobody around me was telling me like, this is what I'm experiencing, this is what I'm going through. No one was telling me this thing. So it was kind of like a unspoken thing. Yeah, I kind of felt ashamed when I was depressed. I don't know why I'm out of breath. I don't know how people do this when they do the style and the thing. Ooh, I like that. I like this. So yeah. So I honestly I'm not used to this. I'm like, oh, let me tell my lady here about adding some water. So honestly, I was ashamed of being depressed, to be completely honest. I was just ashamed. Eventually I did end up going to therapy because I did get the money to go to therapy. And the therapist that I had, he worked for me. But between that time, I definitely used apps, free apps, because I could not afford anything else. Yeah, this thing needs to be moved. So I have some apps that you guys could use. There's a channel, her name is Rashonda James. She's really good. She's a licensed therapist. She's bomb. And her videos are super short. Like, I never like to watch long videos, so her video is super short, about 7 minutes long. And you can go check her channel out. She definitely gives tips and tools to help with your mental health. But these are apps that she recommends on her channel, and you can go see the full video on her channel. I will list it below. So one app that she recommends is What's Up. What's Up, not WhatsApp. What's Up, and then it's Mindshift, Happify. I have my list right here, that's why I'm looking over there. Happify, Stigma, Breathe to Relax, Youper, Calm is some of the apps that she recommends. But definitely go check out her video. Her channel is great, and as I said, she is a licensed therapist. So those are apps that you can definitely check out, and it's all for all different type of therapy. It's for cognitive behavior, it is for anxiety, they have some for fear, just so many different tools that you can actually use. So please check out her channel and check out one of her apps as well. Also, another tool that you can use if you do have the money to go see a therapist, you can go to mymentor.life, which is, Tony Gaskin. He's on YouTube all over the place, but he actually has a place where he have gathered different life coaches to help you, and I'm not associated with it at all, but he have gathered different life coaches, and I like it because the prices are so low. So the lowest fee that you would pay is $35 per hour, which is pretty good because therapists are pretty expensive, but they are life coaches, not licensed therapists, but they do help with different issues like confidence, they help with depression, they help with divorce. I forgot the list of things, but it's so many of them as well. So definitely check out mymentor.life. Also, you definitely want to work out as well. That is definitely another tool that you can absolutely use to just get yourself going and get yourself up. So yeah, these are the apps that I definitely used during this time. Well, these are some of the apps